How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Day Dave, and this is a map tour for a new mod map to Farming Simulator 25 called HermannsHausen. And we're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, "This is HermannsHausen map. It is based on the original Poland map. The map is fictitious. There are some productions that can be purchased and several pure sales locations on the map. The farm is medium-sized farm. There are 50 fields and some forest areas to farm. On the farm, there are chickens, sheep, and cows as farm animals. Future: sheep produce manure and manure. 2 greenhouses are available for salad, etc. Cowshed accepts bales of straw, must be brought in with a front loader. Added regional license plates. Added biomass and compost can be spread onto fields as fertilizer with a manure spreader. There are no mods required for this map. This map was created by Beemer and is 362.98 megabytes to download." And if we take a look at the map, this is what it looks like. We start out here on the western portion of the map at our main starting farm. We start out by owning farmlands number 1, 2, and 41. 1 is our main starting farm, as well as a barley field that is ready to harvest. 2 and 41 are fields with no product in them whatsoever. You cannot buy all areas of the map, and prices in the fields, or prices around the map, do vary. So we can start out by looking at some of these smaller ones here. 45,000 for that one. We got 52,000 for this one. 113,000, 136, 110, 95. Go a little bit bigger here with 199. A little bit bigger still with 201, 319, and so on and so forth. It's pretty expensive, again, because of the sizes of the fields. It's pretty expensive, but not there are some achievable ones. You got some smaller fields here that make it a little bit more approachable. 44,000 for that one as well. Got a little grass field right here for $165,000, and we also have some forestry dotted around the map. 134,000 down here in the south. Here we got 118,000, 134, 181, 148, and so on and so forth. Let's see. If we take a look, we do have animal pens. We start out with a chicken coop, a cow barn, and a sheep barn. There are contracts available on this map. There are production chains to start out with, a couple of greenhouses, and there are no collectibles for this map. We take a look at mods specific to this map. There's nothing here under the buy menu. And if we take a look under the build menu, there is nothing under buildings, nothing under productions, nothing under animals, nothing under decorations, and nothing under the landscaping. So there's no mod specific to this map whatsoever. So we do start out here at the starting farm, so let's go ahead and take a look at our starting equipment. Let's go ahead and head over to vehicles. Down here we start with the Amazon Senio 4000 Super, that is a cultivator. Claas Arion 410 tractor. Deutzfahr 6135 CRV Shift tractor. Great Plains Solid State 1500, that is a seeder. Hardy Mega 1200L sprayer. The Crampy Half Pipe HP 20 trailer. The Massey Ferguson Beta 7350 AL4 harvester, the harvester header. We've got the Nardi N40BX header trailer, the 10 Winkle Pack 750, and that's it. That's all of our starting equipment. So let's go ahead and make our rounds. So here we got a silo. We have our wardrobe trigger right here, sleep trigger right next to it. Over here we have our sheep barn. You can see we can put in feed and bales right in here and in here as well. Now it says future, but it does say that it does produce an output of slurry for a sheep barn, and I'm going to presume possibly even a manure heap as well. But it says future in the description, so I'm just not sure. We'll see. We'll see how that all kind of plays out. But here's our slurry output here. And we have room for 35 sheep in this barn. Let's take a look over here. We have a bale and pallet storage right over here. We have a hay loft right in here. Again, we have another cow barn here with a manure heap here. Slurry output right here. Feed. We open the door. We can go in here. couple of bunker silos. We have room for 70 cows. We can put in our bales of straw in this door right here. Just load it up in there. And our milk trigger is right here. A couple of greenhouses right over here. Let's go ahead and open this door here. Chicken barn right here, room for 55 chickens. And our big farm kiosk sell point right over there. Now we're going to grab the Deutz Fahr right here and start making our way around the map. And as you can see also, forgot to mention, eggs spawn right directly behind me right there. So now pulling out and going immediately next door. We have the biogas plant right over here. Now you can purchase the biogas plant for $906,184. We have our liquid input here, solid input here, liquid output, aka digestate right over there, bunker silo here, and I believe this is a stone factory, but the problem is that there's nothing appearing here on the maps. I don't know if this is active. I don't know if you need to purchase the biogas plant in order for this to become active. I just don't know, but there is this kind of output trigger right here as well. So there's some questions that I may have. Go back to the Deutz Fahr and continue on our tour. Now tucked around the backside over here, supermarket sell point right there. Oops. I'm completely driving right past the bakery. Can be purchased for $380,512. And we have our output here and our input right here. And something just dawned on me. I think I completely skipped over this in my original walkthrough. All this stuff back here. Yeah, I completely passed right by this stuff. So let's go ahead and check this out in real time. Looks like this is the animal dealer. Yeah, I completely blew right through this. This looks to be the slurry sell point right here. Manure buy point. I'm sorry. Slurry buy point right here. Manure buy point over here. And what do we have here? So yeah, we'll just show liquid manure, animal dealer sell point, and then the animal dealer looks like on the other side over here. Yeah, right over here is the animal dealer. Now you can come to this location and purchase your animals directly using this icon, or you can use this same icon at any of the pens and pastures you have located around the map. If you use these icons directly, though, you will incur an additional fee. That fee is associated to a delivery fee. As you can see, an adult cow has a delivery fee of $100 per adult cow on top of the price of $1,175 per adult cow. So it adds up very quickly. If I were to buy all 70 cows, it'd be an extra $7,000. Now you can save that money by bringing an animal trailer to this location and load into the animal trailer directly. You'll save on that money. You'll have to deliver the animals yourself, but you do save that money. So I'm glad I didn't skip over this for a second time. So let's go ahead and head back to the tractor. all the way back to the road. So we're just going to follow this road up and around until we get to our next point of interest. All right, now tucked away up here, if we make a left and follow this road into here, we have the soup factory. We'll go ahead and spin around. We can purchase the soup factory for $461,592. Output is here and input around the side right over there. Hop in and pull back out again. And now we follow this road up and around a little ways until we get to our next point of interest. And depending on how long it takes between each of the points of interest up here, I will probably speed up time to get from one to the next to the next. So starting over here, right here we have an input and an output right over in front of me there. And here we have the grain mill. Can purchase this for $913,920. Very, very expensive. One thing that just dawned on me, I haven't been showing off the production points that are around here. So let's go ahead and do that so we can see that there's nothing out of the ordinary. So if we take a look at, let's see, we saw the bakery, so we'll check that one out. It looks like it's just bread and cake, not a big deal. We also saw the biogas plant, manure, silage, slurry, and sugar beets cut, all things that you expecting to see. We had the soup factory, which is right here. We got carrot soup, parsnip soup, potato soup, red beet soup, and triple soup. All of those, again, expecting to see those. The grain mill, which is right here. We got our barley, oats, rice flour, as well as sorghum and wheat flour as well. So those are all expected. And I believe, yes, that's everything we've seen up until this point. So let's go ahead and keep on keeping on. Now, so we continue around. Like I said, we'll likely kind of cut in and out, speed things along, because there are some decent-sized gaps. Coming up here to my left, follow this in and around. We have the sawmill. It can be purchased for $764,880. There's an output directly in front of me there, and our input right around this corner right here with a wood cell trigger tucked away right there. Wrench train trigger is right there. Train just passing on by. Let's go around the track, around the drawbridge, not drawbridge, gate. There we go. Words. All right. Again, cut us out, cut us back in when we get to the next one. All right, right here we have Grain Pool East. This is the train silo. We have an input and output for the silo right here. We have a wrench train trigger over here and a input and output for the train itself right back here. We'll get turned around. So we're going to turn down this road here to get to our next set of interests. And tucked all the way back here. Right over here. We have the biomass heating plant cell point right there. And now we zip right back out to the main road. Alright, coming up here to my left is our next set of interests. We'll go ahead and stop right here. Farmer's Market sell point right there. And we got a lime station right over here. And this... That is something that, again, is not on the map for some reason. If we take a look at the map just real quick, you can see we got the farmers. Oh, okay, I know what this is. Loose grain sell point for the farmers market here. Palleted sell point for the farmers market right over here. That's what that is. Now continuing down the road. We have the dairy. That can be purchased for $562,416. We have our input right over here, and our output is around the other side up front, right over here. We're going to drive down this side road. Okay, right over here we got the potato processing plant. You can purchase this for $601,920. We have an input here, an output here. And then tucked all the way back in here. Back here we have the Yacht Club sell point right there. Go ahead and get turned back around. And now we go all the way out to the main road. Now coming up here, we're going to make a left. Gas station right over here, and a electrical charge station in the back right over there. And then right over here to my right, this is the spinnery. We have an output right here under the awning. We have an input. And right over here, you can see just barely the little icon is supposed to be right there. You can purchase it for $221,064. And now let's go check out our last points of interest for this tour, which is going to be up here just down the road. Turn right here, and this is where we started out. This is the main starting farm to my left. Now coming up here to my right, pull in here, stop here, we have a repair trigger here, and over here we have the shop trigger. And that's it. That is everything for HermannsHausen map. Now it's time to render my opinion and let you know what I think. 0 to 5 scale as per usual. This one, I'm honestly very gutted about. I'm very, very gutted. I like this map. I really do. The interior of the map, that is. The road network, I really like that. The terrain, very nice. The color palette, just absolutely spot on. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, there is a bit of, color in the wildflowers and stuff all throughout the map, but it's not enough to really kind of stand out and make it really kind of pop kind of thing. So the color palette, it's okay. It's, I'm not going to say it's spot on. It's okay. Because there is a lot of yellows and a lot of the kind of very, very light pinkish colors all strewn about, but it's not enough to make it cartoony, so it's fine by me. Now, there's a few issues with this map. It's quite a few. There's a reason why I didn't come and click on this button, but I'm going to do it right now. You come over here, shop menu. Yeah, this is why I didn't. I'm underneath the map. So you just click the D-pad to move back into a tractor or something like that. You teleport right in. It's not a big deal. The only way that's going to affect you is that if you... well, actually, no, because then you could just teleport using like the field numbers and stuff like that. So all in all, yeah, it's not a huge deal. But what I think is quite a larger deal in my personal opinion, and we're going to go into third person to see this. So if we I think it's over here. Yeah. So if we're driving down the road, you can see, looking out into the distance there, you can see a clear and distinct edge to the water and to the end of the map. There's no outer periphery on the map edge here. So it just looks like it just goes off and then just completely slices off of the map, which is a real shame because, again, I like this map. I like the terrain. I like the way that things are laid out. I love it. It's got this kind of major ring road. But this, I mean, that's a big drop off, and there's nothing beyond it, so it just doesn't look right. It looks kind of off, and because of that, it's really kind of a big disappointment for me. I really want to like this map, and I really want to give it a high grade, but between there being issues that are going to need to be updated, hopefully none of them are going to require a new save game, but potentially, so something to be aware of. Yeah, right now as this stands, it's going to be a 3. It's going to be a 3, maybe going as low as a 2.5, just because, yeah, there's just some rough edges, and it's really kind of disappointing to me. But if the map edge gets fixed, if the clipping through the floor gets fixed, if all the kind of little issues that are prevalent right now, or available for us right now, get resolved, I could see this getting up to a 4. Easily 4. Maybe even a 4.5. It's going to be up there. But right now, 2.5, 3, because of the reasons I stated before. But all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. The show sharing this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.